Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NADIRA binti Muhammad AMRAN. My matrix number is 1200841. So I'm represent my group members to share about the biography of Abbas Ibn Firnas. Biography of Abbas Ibn Firnas. Abu Al-Qasim Abbas Ibn Firnas Ibn Wirdas Al-Takuruni was his real name. Abbas Ibn Firnas was born in Al-Andalusia, nowadays known as Ronda, Spain, in 810 and was a Muslim. His family belongs to the Berber tribe, who are famous for conquering Spain in the leadership of Tariq bin Ziyad. Spain of that time was under the control of Muslim and was a glorious nation due to the institution of science and technology. Most historians say that he died in 887 under the rule of Al-Mundir, and his death may have been hastened by his injury from. Ibn Firnas is of a Berber descent, and his name's root is Firnas, which is now a common and widespread name heard in both Morocco and Algeria today. Several airports, bridges, hills, parks, avenues, and scientific bodies have been named after him, especially in Muslim-majority countries. A statue of him was exists near Baghdad airport, and the bridge over the river in Cordoba, Spain, is also named after him.
My name is MASTURA binti Ahmad FAZZILLAH. My matric number is 1200876. Next is background. He is a scientist from Andalusia, writer and Arabic language poet, and Andalusian musician, a physics, a chemist, and astronomer. And he is also a Muslim mathematical and engineer. Besides that, he is also famous for developing a glass lens that could be used to correct some vision problem. Also an inventor who had designed everything from building water clock and to astronomical star chart, and developed process for cutting rock crystal. And the last one, he is a man who managed to make first flight. In 1875, he performed his first flight using his own. The next one is early life. Abbas got his education in the field of science, astrology, and medicine. Abbas was interested since his childhood in hacking the machine and putting it back together to learn about its design and working. He was also interested in music and Arabic portrait, and also London too. Abbas became interested in flying machine when he found that an engineer, Armin Firman, tried to fly on parachute but failed. It took 23 years before Abbas designed his first flying machine that could fly.
Invention of Abbas Ibn Firnas. Abbas Ibn Firnas developed and invented many things in his life due to his interest in science and technology. Some of his inventions are: the first one is flying machine. Abbas made his first flying machine in the year 875 that was constructed on a frame of bamboo. He covered the bamboo frame with a lightweight cloth and feather of eagles. The wings of flying machine were not static but could be controlled during flight. When his machine was ready, Abbas gathered a large audience to demonstrate them the flight. When the audience gathered, he jumped from a large cliff and achieved a flight for 10 minutes. There was a flaw in his design. He didn't design any way of landing successfully. As a result, an accident happened to him during landing, which caused serious injuries. Later on, he mentioned in his book about a tale for the flying machine for landing successfully. Other invention of Abbas Ibn Firnas is transparent glass. He experimented sand and quartz crystals to understand their properties. He also made very transparent glasses from them that become very famous as Andalusian glasses. He also made lenses from the transparent glass was become in correcting eyesight problems of many people. Last, his inventions was water power clock. He designed a clock known as Al-Maqata for keeping the accurate time that was totally powered by the flow of water.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is LABIBAH binti SHAIDI. My matric number is 1200866. Okay, I will proceed the presentation about Muslim scholars, which is Abbas Ibn Firnas. What is the manuscript and published material by Abbas Ibn Firnas? As my friend explained before this, Abbas Ibn Firnas, he devoted his whole life to science. So, he wrote several books on mathematics, astronomy, and physics. He was a respected engineer who, like the ancient Greeks and Egyptians, he also craved to be the first man to build a machine that would allow him to fly. Contrary to his predecessors, he did actually succeed. He had written a book in which he described about how he fly and about his aircraft. Unfortunately, all of his books were destroyed by fire, this time when the Moors were expelled from Spain. And the only information about him and his aircraft that is still available today is what chroniclers were able to recover. His books on his homemade aircraft have undoubtedly been a great source of inspiration for later scientists like Leonardo da Vinci. This can be seen from the fact that Leonardo da Vinci knew that the tail was a necessary part for a safe landing. That also explains again and be a proof why Leonardo da Vinci's aircraft from the 15th century is generally acknowledged as the first aircraft. Apart from the fact that Da Vinci's aircraft forms the only actual basis for today's modern aircraft, which is airplanes, helicopters, and so on, one has to account for the intellectual honesty by acknowledging that Abbas Ibn Firnas had already succeeded to fly with his aircraft back in the 9th century. Quotes by Abbas Ibn Firnas. The famous quotes by Abbas Ibn Firnas is, "What man-made machine will ever achieve the complete perfection of even the ghost wing?